Hey, Knicks Nation, how you doing? This is Sincere from Sincere Knicks Fan 34. How are you doing? Me, I'm doing quite all right. You know what I'm saying? Because our New York Knicks went out there and defeated the Philadelphia 76ers 108 to 94. Realistically, Jalen Brunson went out and did his thing. 33 points, 9 assists, 50% from the field. Oh, wait, before I go any further, if you have not already, I need you to like, share, and subscribe, you know what I'm saying, to this channel right here. Sincere Knicks Fan 34, all right? You know what I'm saying? Because we're about giving the content that Sincere Knicks fans want. You know what I mean? All right. So with all that being said, back to the show. So Jalen Brunson, 33 points, 9 assists. Mikal Bridges, 23 points, 3 rebounds, 2 steals, 8 of 14 from the field for 57% from the field. 2 for 4 out of 3-point range. That's 50%. And is 100% from the free throw line. 5 for 5, my people. 5 for 5, right? Karl-Anthony Towns had 8 points, 12 rebounds, 7 assists, and 1 block. I put him out there up front because realistically, Karl-Anthony Towns was the key to the game. He was distributing the ball, rebounding the ball. He was getting the offense flowing, and he did very, very well with that. He handled business like he was supposed to, right? When it kind of got disjointed was when Karl-Anthony Towns actually was out the game. Brunson was able to do Brunson things. I mean, as I said, 33 points. He did very well, shooting very efficiently, doing his thing overall. But it was really just being able to use Karl-Anthony Towns as that offensive hub and be able to utilize everybody around him. And who really fed off of that utilization of Karl-Anthony Towns? Mikal Bridges. Who would have thought Mikal Bridges would have been the person that would be the one that would have so much coming through Karl-Anthony Towns? Oh yeah, this dude, right? So, like I said, just because the man had some games where he wasn't playing very efficiently doesn't mean that he's not a quality contributor. So with that being said, we're going to move on, right? Because Karl-Anthony Towns did his thing. Another person who really, really stepped out, the numbers don't match the intensity, the impact. Mitchell freaking Robinson, people. That man came out there. I know the numbers is not going to blow you away. 6 points, 6 rebounds, 1 block, 1 steal, 4 of 8 from the free throw line, which I appreciate because that's better than what his percentage would have been on the regular season. Mitchell Robinson came out and I believe he set the tone because he came out with a dunk on Joel Embiid. Whoa! Got the whole squad off the bench. Like, oh, we ready. We gonna take this game. We taking this game. Like, they brought that energy. But it was him bringing that energy defensively. Coming out there, blocking shots, altering shots. But that dunk, man, that essentially was like it was like the foreshadowing of the whole game. It was just like, you about to get dunked on, dude. And dunked on hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, save the children, right? Get the baby. It was crazy, right? But even though he didn't have a monster numbers, his impact, the energy that he brought, the energy that was sustained because of what he did in that game, for the little bit of minutes that he played, it was so substantial. And I think it was one of the keys to the victory was that energy. Him and Josh Hart. Josh Hart rebounding, effort, energy, getting everybody involved as well, bringing the ball up. He was a good natural flow to the team. Josh Hart, Mitchell Robinson. Oh, my man Shamet. 15 points, 1 steal, 5 of 6 from the field, 83% from the field, my people. 83, that's unreal numbers, right? Shot 2 of 3 from the 3-point. That's 66% from the field. And I'll be honest, it's not just the idea of him having the 15 points, but in my opinion, it was 15 points that were needed to keep the flow going. It was those timely scores, those timely buckets. And that defense, top to bottom, New York Knicks was not playing games. They're like, no, we trying to win tonight. No, we going to win tonight. And that was the energy, that was the focus that this team brought, and they brought it for real. You know what I'm saying? I said it before. I said it was going to be in 4 games. It was going to be a sweep, straight up. And it's looking like that's how it's going to be. The New York Knicks is now up 3-0 because Jalen Brunson, the New York Knicks, that defense commanded now a 3-0 lead in the playoffs. Our New York Knicks are for real. All the stuff the media been trying to put out there, Philly will give them a heart. No. Just like they would try to prop up Atlanta. No. The New York Knicks are for real. We coming, and the entire league has been on notice. So we'll see how we do come Sunday. Me personally, for the fact of seeing how well this team has adjusted without OG Anunoby, me personally, I would keep OG Anunoby out one more time unless he's telling me and the doctors are saying, yo, he's good to go. Let him go and play. He's going to be all right. You know what I'm saying? Let that man rest. Let us go win this game, and then we can rest him even more for whenever we go against Detroit. We have enough time for him and everybody else who might need treatment. I know Josh Hart needs treatment. His back, his leg, his ankle. I'm sure there are other people who are sore and hurting as well. But if I'm the coach, I would be like, OG, I know you might want to play. You're not going to play. We're going to let these guys ride this thing out because we're going to need you for Detroit. You know what I'm saying? But overall, the New York Knicks defense was swarming everywhere. I mean, guys was on a string. Beautiful, wonderful execution defensively. And I hope that to continue to be the situation. And the execution offensively, there are times where we kind of get mauled up, but I think it's because Karl-Anthony Towns is taken out, and it might require Brunson to do more off the dribble. But I'm not worried about that because I believe Philadelphia is going to be playing its last game on Sunday. So we will see what's gonna go down, and we're gonna go from there. All right. No backlash on. You know, I'm not trying to dog out 76ers. To be honest with you, I respect the 76ers because I thought and felt they really tried to play as hard as they could. That they didn't punk out. They played hard. So my shout out to Philadelphia 76ers, to 76ers fans, sincerely. You know what I'm saying? I believe just like the city, your team played hard. They tried to rep hard. Unfortunately, they're going against my New York Knicks, and the way they're playing right now is unreal. So it's no disrespect to y'all, to anybody that's a Philadelphia 76ers fan. Our New York Knicks is just playing at that level. All right? With all that being said, it's on to the next game. We're going to do our thing. That's my plan. That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm expecting. We'll see how that goes. So with that being said, hey, subscribe, like, share, comment, and let's get it. Talk to y'all later.